All right, everybody. I am not opposed to talking about what we've been discussing. However, Bruins off season. We lost to Montreal in round one. I don't necessarily know how many kicks at the can we're going to have. Also, the Providence Bruins are going for another Calder Cup. LOL. I don't know how many more kicks at the can that we're going to have. I mean, hopefully we win a cup soon. It's always that fine balance of how long do we hold on versus, screw it, this team isn't going to win. As Providence just got eliminated in round two. GG. But we'll figure it out. Like I said, I got some other ideas in mind. Definitely got some other ideas in mind. So, Winnipeg and Bridgeport ended up winning. So, I'm looking forward to this still. I'm not at the point where I feel like I'm doing this just for the sake of doing it. Like, I'm still pretty determined with this team. But we just don't know if they'll step forward. And in both instances, we lost to the team that went to the final. Top Hat, I did see that. For anybody who does not know, what I mean by that is there is a professional wrestler who is announcing that they're stepping away because people online are fucking shitty. Pretty much what it comes down to. My take is at the same time, I hope that they either hire someone or someone's just like, hey, I will moderate your social media for you and post what has to be posted so you can stay the hell off of social media and not see how fucking shitty people are. Because honestly, that's not a bad idea for anybody. It really isn't. Like, I know my life would be a little bit better without social media in a lot of ways. At the same time, I have what I have as a part of social media. Like, YouTube and Twitch is social media, as much as it's an entertainment platform. But, yeah, obviously. I don't want to get into the whole debate about, hey, social media and so on and so forth. David Pasternak won the Art Ross Trophy. McDavid won another Hart. Sandin wins the Norris. Calder went to Gagne for the Islanders. Kyle Connor won the Conn Smythe. Portillo the Vezina. Finley won the Jack Adams. Berggren wins the Selke. Trust the Iser plan. Trust the Iser plan. Is that Tanner Dickinson, I think? Apparently had a really good year in the AHL. The Laval Rocket in general were pretty good. Dennis Cholowski, top defenseman. Linus Hallmark, top goaltender. Love to see it. Love to see it. I love to know that I have a future as a playoff goaltender. Right? Wait, is there a worse Game 1 team than the Edmonton Oilers? No. No, there isn't. They are quite easily the worst. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, I guess the dates were already confirmed about the new contracts. I didn't see it. It must have been because retirement's coming up. Let's see what we got. Expiring deals, Birds, and Canaro. It's all RFAs. Look at the age ranges here, though. BMH, it's good to see you, buddy. Like, look at how young our damn team is, though. This is insanity. Like, this is why I'm not exactly willing to throw in the towel yet. Like, yeah, at some point I want to get into another Draft of Glory or another Nations or something like that. It's been a little bit since I've done that. At the same time, this team is outrageous. Like, they really are. So, let's see what happens. Ye old player retirements. Well, thank God Nikita Kucherov can stop bothering me. But Hellebuck's gone. Allmark, fucking plastic water bottle, and a paper towel roll. Korpisalo's gone. Seth Jones, Mackenzie Weegar, Devon Taves. Jake McCabe retired. And yeah, Kucherov's gone. Artemi Panarin, Taylor Hall, Braden Shen, Couturier, Bjorkstrand, Bush, Connor Brown. Go Connor Brown. Buffalo, what's going on? All right. To the drafts. Don't understand when the Flames aren't signing Ryan Francis. A lot of teams don't end up signing prospects that they draft. Speaking of the draft, here we go. Ouch with the 2 years. 2 whole years. Love to see it. Ouch, thank you for that. Thank you for the primer. How are you tonight? It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Look at us with some draft picks. Okay. You know, ooh, Richards. Emiliano Richards. We might have to give up on the Dabian Battaglia idea. But for now, I don't think we have to trade anybody. One last night off before returning to work. I'm enjoying 2 more weeks before I'm off to Finland. That's fucking weird. I'll take a 5th and a 7th from Columbus for that guy. He's never going to make it. This guy's never going to make it either. What can we get for you draft pick-wise? Take 2 4ths from Calgary. Thoughts on Radulov back to the KHL? He's cooked. He doesn't have the speed to keep up at the NHL level anymore, so it's not really surprising. Alright, all of that's good. I don't think we have to give up on anybody quite yet. Ryan's definitely not going to make it, actually. 2nd and a 3rd. Seems to be the most that I am going to get. Oh, why not trade another goaltender to Toronto? What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Trading a goalie to Toronto for me in this series. What's the worst that could happen? 4th and a 7th from Edmonton. Just kind of moving on from people that we know aren't going to make it. A couple of Vesnas. True. Look at this defense, though. My God. This defense is outstanding. It's a thing of beauty, I tell you. Let's see. Who else can we move on from? I am just going to keep stocking up on draft picks. 2/3 from Colorado. Let's do it. You're dumb enough to want the trade, take it. Even for this guy, Tambellini, who's never going to make it. Who wants to give me a 1st rounder. Or Patrick Laine, somehow. 2 seconds and a prospect. Guess we'll take that deal from Pittsburgh or from Seattle involving the Pittsburgh pick. Thank you very much. This is becoming draft to glory. It kind of is. In all honesty, you are correct. It kind of is going down that road. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. It's becoming draft to glory with allowing the AI to make dumb trades. So, Washington with the 1st pick. Take Festarini. Sweet, beautiful Festarini. Anybody else we can move? Anybody else? Anybody? What about Platt? You're not going to make it. How is there a trade offer for this guy? God, this game is broken. How could anybody be like, yeah, low 7th, I'll give you a 6th and a 7th rounder. Holy balls. That is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. How else are you supposed to describe it? That is just such a god-awful prospect to acquire. It doesn't make any sense. Even this low-bottom 6. 6th and a 7th, sure. My God, how? I'm required to accept any trades that computers. I mean, ouch, we've done that, and that's called Milbury mode, sir. At least around these parts, that's called Milbury mode. Got to accept anything the compies send your way. It's god-awful. I've said we've reached fuck it, why not? Well, I mean, like, if the AI are willing to give me picks for these prospects who are never going to make it, then yeah, we'll just accept it, because why the hell not? You know, also, this was really the offseason where I have to consider trading David Pastrnak. Look at this talent we have on the right wing. You should do Milbury mode next. Honestly, I've had no reason to do Milbury mode this year because the game mode itself is broken badly enough that Milbury mode can't possibly make it worse. It's bad enough on its own that Milbury mode might technically be an improvement, which is why I don't do it, because that reality makes me incredibly depressed. Hence the lack of Milbury mode. Oh, let's see. So this was the dude we just got back in that other trade. He's actually not that bad. He's actually not that bad at all. Nick Robertson, what can I get for you here, buddy? Because you kind of blew it, man. You kind of blew it. No trade offers for him. Well, I guess we made our bed and we got to lie in it when it comes to Nick Robertson. I mean, yeah, basically the AI are already on Milburn mode. How am I still getting offers for these low bottoms? A 6th rounder for a low bottom 6. You know, I didn't plan on trying to trade this many people, but I'd be dumb not to. Why would I not pick up these draft picks? This is horrific. My God, this game. My God. Like, really, I didn't go into this like, yeah, I'm going to trade every shit prospect. But I genuinely didn't think I'd get this many offers. Calgary takes Oberg. Not the 2 highest rated guys in the world at the top of the draft. So I can't imagine it's going to be worth trading up. I guess we'll see. Just absolutely bizarre. And there's a bunch of dudes that we had as filler. Brett Howden, apparently I can get a 7th rounder for his rights. Obviously, we're not going to bring him back. Down the middle, though, look at Bird. He's up to a 90. Bird, Price, Skula, Cashman, Lawson. I'm going to have to make a decision somewhere along the line. Ooh, that's already getting kind of scary. But in terms of picks now, 3 seconds, 4 thirds. Jesus. Let's take a look at the draft class. Let's see who's actually out there. There's a high 4 in the top 4. GG's. You got Verana on left D. He's NHL ready. Sorelli has wheels. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Dallas or Vancouver? Let's talk. Dallas or Vancouver? Battaglia, Richards II, Richards, Donald. You know, that's not a bad offer. That's not a bad offer. I mean, Richards is looking pretty damn good. We do have Battaglia ahead of him. Donald's not that bad either. And a 2nd for the 5th overall pick. I am going to hold off on that, though. I am going to hold off on that. It's not a bad offer. I'm not intrigued enough. And then Skula for the 6th. Okay, well, we won't be getting either of the medium elites that'll be hanging around in this draft. Right, Kreutz is 1 year out. Hayes is 2 years out. Again, my scouts did a terrible job. Absolutely terrible. This dude's also NHL ready. We got a couple of dudes who are NHL ready. LFC, it was a very wild game one. I enjoyed it. Let's see if Von Ferrison's too much of a risk. Anisimov's a year out. Foligno's a year out. This is looking decent. What do we have? Pick number 17? From the looks of it, I'm not going to have much of a reason to trade up. Which I don't hate. I do not hate that setup for us. Man, my scouts suck. They're so bad. So bad. What the hell were they doing this entire time? At least it makes every draft kind of a crapshoot, but still, the downside of auto scouting. Yeah, but they're typically not this bad for me. I don't know. Maybe I missed a patch where they made it even worse. Maybe I did. Bunch of guys who were 3 years out. Okay. All right, let's see. Buffalo at 3. They take Lannon. Our pick is pick number 17. We'll just go ahead and sim up to it. Anisimov, St. Denis, Von Ferrison. Yeah, all those guys are pretty good. Matthews is a 78. Oof. Again, I was looking at trading up, but at the same time, I still think there's at least 1 or 2 good people here, and there is one in the form of Julian Foligno, because of Foligno in Boston, what could go wrong? Give him $4 million. But he is 1 year out, so we know he's going to be very, very solid. Mr. Foligno is a 73. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. We kept our assets. From there, screw it. Pick 38. We'll just see if there's anyone actually worth taking. Otherwise, we're kind of already... Hello? Looks like there are people we're taking. I was going to say, otherwise we're kind of at the phase of like, well, let's best guess it. But from the looks of it, we do not have to. We are going to try to strike gold with a lot of these people. Medium top 6 enforcer. Jeffrey Pearson. Hot dog. Oh yeah, no, we're not ending this series anytime soon. Not with a player like that. Not with a player like that. This series ends when I say it ends. And the answer to that is, again, not anytime soon. So if we search here, the next dude on the list, I mean, there's Warner. There was the other low elite. There were a couple of medium elites here, though. Shout out to Warrior. On the raid. Warrior, thank you. Appreciate you. How did the stream go? Do low elites develop well? Yes, low elites are still very overpowered. Alright, so we got Braylon Rita that we can take later on. Defenders, we do have the confirmed medium elites. And Peelmeyer. So Pearson was projected to go around 158, 160. So we don't have to take him yet. So if we look at these 3 confirmed medium elites, no doubt we're taking Akam Peelmeyer, who is an overager, but he'll have a good potential. So good trade value, if necessary. Peelmeyer, medium elite, 57 overall. Not bad. Did we miss out on anybody good? Pitton, Garrison, Ramirez, Likens in goal. Couple of decent players. I'm still happy. Oof. Michel Guru. Good lord. Good lord. Crash Andrews, you can potentially... I mean, you can ask for a favor. But, I don't know if I can answer it on this, the day of my daughter's wedding. You know? I got a good old-fashioned stream hijacker. Oh, that's right. Did he not pass? Did he not pass it? Link it in chat. Link it in chat. We'll go for it. We'll go for it. Alright, let's see. Let's take Orlando Buyer. We love our buyers around here. Let's take Orlando. Stream went good. Battle got a promotion's insane. Dude, I miss playing FIFA Career Mode. 48 overall medium elite for Buyer. Methinks he's not the second coming of Joe. Methinks. And we'll take the other medium elite, Braylon Rita, the goaltendy, who is a 47. So we get all those medium elites. Their overalls are trash, but that's okay. So, we got a couple of best guess medium elites. K. Swain on the 9 months as well. Swain, how are you? Guys, click on that link Crash Andrews dropped. Go give him a follow. Get him there. And if not, I will hold. I mean, Crash, it's showing him on 1,000. It is. It's showing him on 1,000. Football Manager, FIFA Career. Yes, but the gameplay aspect, you know. Alright, so medium starter we could potentially go for... Sexsmith has no reason to not be great. He's also huge. But look at where he's projected to be drafted, which means he'll probably be terrible. Defensively. What do we got? Lockhart, Alsner, Muir. I'm looking to see if there's like a slam dunk guarantee. We might just take Pearson now. Okay, there are still some dudes. Okay, I think we can start taking people in order now. To be honest, there was no reason to not take people in order. But, let's see. So let's risk it for Samu Korpakari. Medium 9. Balls. Still in the 3rd round. Who do we got next? Sergei Kozanov. Didn't I have a Sergei Kozanov in a different series? Ooh, Slychuk. Go Buffalo. Good for you. Good for you. I don't want to sim my pick. Okay, it isn't my pick. Pick number 85. Still in the 3rd round. We have a lot of picks to go. Let's take the Estonian Vitalia Markov. He's also a medium 9. Good lord. Another 3rd rounder. Don't draft a goalie name. Sexsmith, ask us and how it went last time. Fair. Let's take Isaiah Lamb. Cargill was offside. By the way the rule is written, it wasn't. Should it have been? Yes. I don't think you can rightfully judge that, like, oh, he technically lost possession. Like, he was in possession the whole time. Oh, Muir wasn't that good either. Okay, now is the time to take our dude. Now is the time. Screw Bergfist, screw Haynes. There he is. The medium top 6 enforcer. Jeffrey Pearson. He's going to be tragically bad. 48 overall, but a medium top 6 enforcer. It's beautiful. Richard Head, good to see you as well. How are you? Let's go for the goalie. Benjamin Haynes. 72 medium backup. Jesus. It's not the first medium backup not the first medium backup we've taken with a good OVR. Jesper Bergfist. Trash. We have so many draft picks. So many. We don't have that many players pinned left at this point, though. Let's go for Dorian Martins. He's a low 9. Doesn't look like any of these guys are actually going to end up being all that good. Let's go for Weston Lockhart. 6'5". Medium 7th. Lovely. Lovely. What about Dmitry Vishnevsky? He's a medium starter, 48 overall. What about Yuri Mayorov? High backup. Don't see that every day. And the final dude that we had is half decent, Casey Sexsmith. Had a Kamloops, 47 overall, medium starter. Woof. From there, I mean, obviously it's, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is at this stage. Let's just let the AI select a bunch of guys at this point. Fuck it. Send the entire draft. From there, the AI can select whoever the hell they... Jesus! That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Have I ever done an all-grinder enforcer team before? I have! It was called Draft to Glory Goon Squad. We've done 2 of them. 2 of them. And it was beautiful, and still probably 2 of my favorite series I've ever done. All of my coaches are leaving, which is highly unfortunate. So let's see. Goalie-wise, Battaglia, we will qualify. Desbiens is leaving the team. Desbiens is leaving the team. Has a career save percentage of an .899. You can go ahead and leave. Richards needs to sign his ELC. Bussy. We'll keep Bussy on the team still. Why would we not? Why would we not? We have so many goalies. So many goalies. Defensively, we got to qualify Zancanaro. We have to qualify Pressburg and Abelschauser. Maverick Lamoureux does want to come back, so I'm willing to keep him. We'll look at Matt Benning. Scoville needs to sign his ELC. Nudivara can go. Allison, not looking that good, but we'll still try to sign you. Why not? Holy defenders. Let's see, on the wing. Got to qualify Heward. Lindbergh wants to leave. 6th round pick, just never quite made it, Jesper Lindbergh. Jar. Okay, Nerman's got to go. Left wing, Rahil. What's going on, buddy? Let's qualify Petterstrom. Let's qualify Kopriva. Let's qualify the Derby, Jafar. Yes. Not so fast, Jafar. God. Anyway, we got to qualify Bird. We got to qualify our whole fucking team. Skula, Cashman, McLeod can go, Mashrin can go. We'll keep McElhaney. Johnston is terrible. Struggling for ideas for YouTube content. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? All right, Allison, Lamoureux rejected. Interesting. Maverick Lamoureux rejected. Really? You have some nerve, sir. All right, Maverick, if you want to reject, you can go. And we have 1,000 RFAs, including Battaglia, who has 1 year left. Oh, boy, and then he's going to get expensive. I don't want to hand him a ton of money for obvious reasons, but 1 year left as an RFA. All right, let's just see if we can get this done. We'll give him the money to LFC with the gifted sub. Ryan, congratulations. Enjoy the most random collection of emotes on Twitch. Let's just go ahead and pay these boys because I have all the money in the world. Trying to come up with ways to incorporate my Indian joke / humor that made TikTok a success with gaming. I don't know how, though. I mean, can you not just do what you do on TikTok on YouTube, though? Like the same idea? Just... like, my issue is, like, TikTok-wise, I just haven't really given it the necessary attention you need to kind of get bigger with it. Alright, Heward will pay you. Let's see. RFA is Petterstrom. 2 years left at 6.5. I mean, we might as well pay our own guys, right? I mean, Jesus, instead of just giving a crap load of money to other dudes. Give me an IRL content with them fine with an experience, though. I mean, I'm trying to... the best thing I got for you. The best thing I got for you. And here, shout out to those who only care about franchise. But, oh, the chat's not going to show up. All right, well, fuck it, whatever. You, sir, have a very relatable background to a lot of Canadians. I mean, you mentioned your heritage as it is. Like, I don't think you gotta try too hard. I think you just gotta be you. It's what it is. Like, as basic as that is to say. It's like, that's what I do here. I appeal to my fellow fat white hockey nerds. Isn't it great? And then there's some crossover with other people, but for the most part, here we are, everybody. Look at us. We made it. We're here together. Isn't that lovely? But yeah, man, I don't even know how else to phrase it, you know? Like, whenever someone's like, hey, what should I do for this? It's just... like, it really is the idea of just... like, I mean, it's like, you can fake it and make it, but at the same time, it's like, is that what you want to do? Of just like, well, I know this can be successful, so I'm just going to make this soulless content that I know will do well for the sake of the money. Or is it just like, I'm going to be me, and if people want to watch, then cool, people are going to watch. You know, that type of thing. I'm just me, and somehow people still watch. I don't know how. You know? So... what about scrawny white guys? Well, see, that's where LFC, the Venn diagram, crosses over into, like, you're also a franchise nerd. So the weight might not be there. I mean, even the race, but nerd. Nerd's the biggest circle of the Venn diagram. It's all encompassing. Cody, there's been about 17 of those occasions. So which one? Oh, God. All right, there we go. So we got we still have $18 million in cap space. Good Lord. Good Lord. Boss on the 20. Let's go. Boss, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for still supporting my face. Again, see what I mean? I don't know why people do. I just sit here and yell about stuff, and people are like, that guy appeals to me. It might not be 1 million people, but it's still like 20,000 on YouTube and 14,000 on Twitch. More than I ever thought it would be, you know? It's like, man, I get to sit here and Just be me, and it's great. I mean, yeah, I think most of it has to do with the fact that I have a cute dog. I agree. I think most of it has to do with that. Oh, goodness. Jesus, there are so many coaches. Doggo doesn't get enough screen time. She doesn't like to, though. Like, she waits outside my office. Like, I haven't been taking her for night walks since we moved into the house. And still, it's just like, I'm going to wait for him to stop streaming. Now! Take me for a walk. It's ridiculous. I think she's camera shy in general. So. Honestly, I'm just here for the Bruins Pooh Bear. There you go. Cam set up in the other room. Living room cam. Where you can catch the cat and the dog fucking body slamming one another. It's ridiculous. My dog has recently jumped off the couch and like full Macho Man elbowed the cat. It's a sight to behold, let me tell you. It is a sight to behold. Paulie, what's going on? Yeah, I mean, the idea of like, oh, content creation, it's like, it is that combination of like, what would I want to watch? What am I going to have fun making? What do I think is going to appeal to people? It just comes down to a lot of those personal decisions of like, what's the goal? Make stuff that you really enjoy making, make stuff that's more profitable, somewhere in between, like, you know, only Peter would have an issue. They're too busy complaining about the term bullpen in baseball. They're busy. How goes the franchise? I haven't won a cup and I want to cry. All the time. Does that answer your question? The arm barn. I mean, I will say their alternative term of arm barn is much better. It is much better. At the same time, they just go about these things in a bit of an awkward way. But let's see. Okay, good. Richards is the one that's signed. So goalie-wise, I think we're good. We might need a fifth goalie. Arm barn is funny. It is. Plus, you get people to buy 2K10 a decade later. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing for me, right? That's the thing for me. Like, No, it's funny. Someone a while ago was just like, hey, you, like, something along the lines of like, oh, there are other people who started around the time you did in this community that are bigger than you. And I'm like, cool. Did they get NHL 2K10 trending? Because I did. I absolutely did. You can look at numerous spikes on Google Trending and have it line up with videos that I put out about that game. That's my legacy. Where's yours? All right. Defensively, we look like we're good. Again, right wing, though, we're going to have to make a choice. I don't think we have to really do anything free agency-wise. I'm kind of tempted to not just bother with all the RFAs out there. Because what the hell am I going to do? Ends up as a 2K game changer. Yeah, when I'm the reason that 2K hockey comes back, then who's a failure? Dad? No, my dad loves what I do. He does. Oh, goodness. All right. Really quickly, UFAs. We have any good prospects? 19 and a 69 overall, goddamn. 21 and a 69, 21 and a 63. Okay, we're going to sign that dude. Iliakis. Mage, I'll never be a community manager because I'll be too busy telling people to fuck off, and I don't think I don't think the companies would appreciate it. TOJ Gaming, thank you for the follow. How are you? Would you be kicked from the EA program if you got into... I mean, I'd imagine. And it's solely a hypothetical because I can't imagine 2K is coming back. But I would, I would see who had the most interest in, seeing what I had to say. All right, let's see. Let's see. Like I share some stuff publicly, like in terms of thoughts. I don't give away all the secrets, you know? I don't give away all the secrets. Is this a rules-heavy franchise or a chill one? Yes. It started off as a bit more rules-heavy. At this point, man, I don't know what the hell it is. At this point, it is just pure desperation to win at something. Anything. How do I feel about Double or Nothing? I actually put out a free mini podcast on my Patreon. That's patreon.com/Tougie24. It is public to everybody. You don't even have to be a patron. But I talk all about it. I enjoyed it. It was way too long, though. I didn't know where else to put it, because an idea of like, hey, let me talk about wrestling for 20 minutes. That doesn't really fit like on any of my other channels right now. So I'm like, I'll just go over there. I don't really want to sign medium 6s. RFAs. Antropov. Holy God. Hello, you. Okay. Well, I wasn't going to go after a ton of RFAs, but you know what? Offer sheet compensation. Offer sheet compensation. So I don't have my first rounder, which I could probably trade for. So the second is 2.90 to 5.80. Beautiful. And the third rounder is 1.91 through 2.90. Sweet. Oh, see what's going on. Have I seen Tape to Tape? I have. I haven't gotten to play it yet, though. I haven't gotten to play it. Because I have no fucking time to do anything. Alright, Antropov, can we get your asking price down to 5.8? We cannot, but we will keep an eye out on this dude. We'll keep an eye out on you. The medium bottom 6s. The medium bottom 6s. Alright, Schutz. Schutz! So we should be able to go up to 1.9 without having to give up a pick. Beautiful. Again, we'll get these guys paid, or we will end up picking them up for absolutely nothing. We will see which one. Not that they're the best, but it'll make the AHL a little bit better. So that is the deal. That is the game plan. And unfortunately, there's a lot of them, which means it's going to take much longer than I want. But hey, you know. It's worth a shot. This has worked on quite a few occasions. I mean, quite a few out of hundreds of attempts is still quite a few. You know? You know? Let's see. That dude I don't have space for. Ooh, an enforcer. I think we tried to sign this dude before and Vancouver wouldn't let me. Bastards. Bastards. Biron is terrible. Terrible. Silvagard. Silvagard. Can we get you? Let's see. This dude's also not that bad. Parks. Like I said, odds of us getting these guys kind of slim, but it does work on occasion. And for those occasions, it is worth it. I can't really get Hendrickson. He's already too good. I'm trying to get the dudes who don't have NHL caliber roles yet, because I am still following the idea of playing people within their proper role for some reason. Why am I still following that? I don't know. All right, so that's good there. Forwards, anything at all. Anisimov, Biron. Again, I don't think we need forward. Look at how many medium elite prospects there are. And this dude's only asking for $2 million. Granted, he's only an 80. Old Sammy Spezza, son of Jason. Like I said, forward-wise, though, we're already kind of stacked with who we have, right? Like, I'm having to look at getting rid of people, potentially. Especially, again, we might have to get rid of Pasternak. Which would be awful. But center-wise, Bird, Price, Skula, Cashman, Lawson, no room. Left wings, no real room. There's more room on the left than anywhere else. And on the right, there is absolutely no room. So, Bridge City Bird, how are you? It's good to see you. I'm not trading Bird. I'd have to get Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin in their prime without them being able to age. That's the only way I'd do that. All right, so left wings, I mean, Biron's there, but I'd have to drop it down to 5.8, and that's just not going to happen. That is just not going to happen. They're all centers, too. How bizarre is that? They're all centers. Super weird. You get Terry Anderson's. Has 1T in wheels. Terry Anderson's, that left wing side. Again, there's a little bit of room there. Not a ton. Well, out of the medium top sixes then. Out of the medium top sixes then. 23 and an 82. Gleason. Okay, we can throw our name into the hat for this guy. There's no way Carolina's going to let him go for that cheap. There's a Chara, but he's terrible. There's Julian Dowd, who looks fucking great. I mean, there's a D Setaguchi. There's a D Setaguchi. Beautiful. Oh, let's go for Bellevue. Alright, well, however the fuck you say this incredibly French name. My goodness. Fucking, he walks into the room, the anthem starts playing, people start eating fucking escargot and long bread. 76 and 23, 78 and 23. Let's see. Long bread. Yeah, I want to see if I could upset anybody by calling a baguette long bread. And it seems to have caught on, which I'm very happy about. Oh, God. Long bread's got nothing on the East Side Mario's home loaf, though, as we all know. I have yet to get to an East Side Mario's. I'm hoping this summer. Because the border is much less restrictive. And I really hope to do some exploring around the Maritimes and the east coast of Canada. My neighbors, it's time to finally go visit you. Oh, God. I do want to go to Paris and call a baguette long bread and see if I get stabbed. If I wear a Liverpool jersey, I'm almost assured. So, yeah, fuck you, France. Might be part of my heritage, but I don't approve. I don't approve. Hawaiian sweet rolls, though? Oh. Why do you think I have 6 chins? Alright, I think we're good. I think we got our offers out there. I think we're looking okay. East Side's only a Canadian thing? Yes. Alright, let's see what happens. We've got a lot of offers that are going to roll through. Emiliano Alberts doesn't want to come back, which is unfortunate. With the next gen of Pokemon coming out, will I be doing that like I did with Sword and Shield? Yes! I did buy Legends Arceus, Arceus, whatever the hell. I only got a couple hours into that. The problem is, that came out like right after the fucking re-release of the other one, so I was already kind of burned out on Pokemon by the time I went to play that. So I still have to play through that one, too. Oh, call it long bread. Long bread and grape juice. John, thank you for the 3 months. It's all good. No worries. Never have to worry about it. Legends Arceus isn't my favorite. It does appear to be very divisive. Which doesn't surprise me, just for how different of a game it is. You know? Alright, Maroon said no. Silverguard. Again, we'll have to wait and see. Apparently for some guys, I have cap issues. I guess I would have sent out too much money. Again, whoever we get, we get. If we don't get anybody, then we don't get anybody at this point. It doesn't even really matter. Most of these guys, it's not going to go through, as we know. But we will see what the team ends up looking like for the start of the year. Let's go look and see if that defenseman is still there. He doesn't appear to be. He is not. Okay. Well, if that defenseman's not there, just gotta double check the coaching staff, and then we'll be okay. It's very storyline heavy. Is it really? I mean, I do know it's just a lot of like, oh my god, what's a Pokeball? Because it's like, you know, it's fucking, I don't want to say feudal Japan, but kind of. It's like, we don't know what a Pokeball is. We have We have accents as if we're in Alabama, but we're in ye old Japan. So, yeah, I still want to test it out. I don't know. I might play a bit of it on my flight over to Finland. Lord knows I have a full list of things to watch or do while I'm trying not to have a panic attack, which I won't. I'm the type of person, once I'm on a plane, I'm fine. It's the build-up that sucks ass. It is the build-up that absolutely sucks. Bought a new Switch today because mine died. Really? How long's that flight? 7 hours? 7 or 8 hours, but it's an overnight flight too, so fingers crossed I fall asleep. Fingers crossed. Alabama, Japan. First trip to a different continent. Yes. Plane or ship? I'd rather be on a plane than a boat. Definitely. I'd rather fly across the Atlantic than be on a boat. The entire time I was on a boat, my mind would just be like, Titanic, Titanic, Titanic. All I'd hear is, why won't you shut off the Celine Dion? Sir, there's no music playing. It'd be a tragedy. Sleeping on planes is impossible. Yep. That's kind of what I'm prepared for. I'll be landed in Finland at like 10 a.m. finish time. And, I look forward to immediately getting to my Airbnb and sleeping. We're in Finland. Sin and I are both staying in Helsinki. Beautiful downtown Helsinki. Go for business or pleasure. Sin and I do commentary work for sportsgamer.gg. So, both. Both. Who's Jack? I'll just be looking over the railing. Let him on the door! There's plenty of room! Sir, there's nobody out there. I have never met Sid in real life, no. So the first time he and I will get to hang out is in another country. On the other side of the earth. Why do you need to be in Finland? Can't you... I mean, I do commentate remotely every day. It's a LAN event. So we're going to be there in person. Why would we not go in person if we can go in person? Finland. You killed... Oh, there will be a Wilhelm review. 100%. Sin and I will 100% make a vlog where we eat, maybe not all local cuisine, because those Finns, they get a bit weird with some of the things they eat, but at the same time, I respect it. Different cultures. But, Can I fucking sign this coach for the love of God? You've been here for 6 years. What do you mean you don't want to come back? You'd rather go to Chicago? Are you nuts? A whole lot of fish, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Sin, I'm not either. I'm not either. I live in the fucking lobster capital of the world. People look at me funny when I'm like, yeah. I don't like seafood. People laugh at me. It's ridiculous. Shit's ridiculous, I say. Alright, well this fucking guy. Sign with me, please. You've been here for years. Fuck you! Fine, we'll sign somebody else. We'll sign somebody else. Fuck it. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. Fuck him and his husband. Alright, we got 38 contracts. We are over the floor. I should be able to sim. And we should be able to get a peek at what this roster is going to look like, which is very, very good. Goodness. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So yeah, literally 2 weeks from today, chat. It is now officially June 1st. And 2 weeks from today. So there won't be any streams for a little bit. For obvious reasons. But it will be worth it. Alright, let's see. Alright, Haynes plays for Calgary. Foligno plays for Victoria. Cook for the Sherbrooke Phoenix. Alright, all my good young players, at least that are 70 or up, are not going to work. So, let's see what this roster looks like then, damn it. So, Battaglia and Richards. I like it. DeRozier in the AHL. I like it. We'll call up Bussy to be the healthy scratch at the NHL level. How the fuck are we in June? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's nuts. McAvoy, Zancanaro, Pressburg, Mahler, Girard. Maxwell Girard. I guess was he one of the RFAs? I don't even recall signing this dude. I probably won't use him. So we have Albert Schauser. So right, left, left. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, Gerard can be in the minors, so why not? I didn't think I meant to sign that guy, but I did. Forward-wise, let's see, right-hand side. Pasternak, Salmelainen, Baradziak, Abstreiter, Heward. Oh, my God. Somebody has to go. Somebody has to go. And it might be David Pasternak. Robertson, Capriva, Petterstrom, Maurer. With Darby really pushing for a spot. Bird, Price, Skula, Cashman, Lawson. Jesus. We're going to have to make a decision between Cashman and Maurer, I feel. And Cashman's 25. He could be the depth option. And again, we got some damn good players in the AHL. We're just about ready. Darby and Kadri included. We have to make a decision at right wing. We do have the replacements here for Pasternak. These guys are insane. But is that what it's gonna take to win? Is to move on from David Pasternak. Anytime I've pretty much made an exception for somebody, it hasn't worked, so. Oh, man. I don't like it. I don't like it, but a decision does have to be made. Could get him for a second round pick and a prospect from Colorado. Koskinen is a 68. Maybe that's about as good of a deal as we're going to get. We have the replacements for him. This would mean... that would mean the sole survivor is Charlie McAvoy on this team. If we don't get rid of him, though, it's got to be Salmelainen, Baradziak, Abstreiter, or Heward. But Heward's like the perfect fourth liner for me right now. Playing one of these three on the fourth line doesn't make sense. It's got to be Pasta. It's got to be Pasta.